your goal is to earn extra income in 2023, how about opening an Airbnb? Well, here with ideas on how you can do it, we welcome real estate investor Atia Blair is with us today. Atia, thanks for being on the show.
My absolute pleasure, Kara. And I decided to join you from one of my Airbnbs that just so happens to be a cash cow, and I decorated it myself.
I love it. You have, 6 vacation rentals. Have you found it to be easier than you thought it would be or harder?
It's not easier or harder. It's more like anything else. Once you get experience with it, once you're comfortable with it, once you know what to do, it's easy and it's actually a lot of fun.
You say that it can even be right now. You don't have to go out and buy something. It could be just the space that you already live in.
Yes, absolutely. So you can take a room in your home. You can take a basement that you're not using and get it finished and get it renovated and ready to rent. You don't have to go out and buy a new place. This is really cool because you can make money with what you already have. And the best part is you can offset your personal living expenses. You can live for free if you make enough money, or at least significantly cut down on your living expenses.
What are the first steps if you decide to do something like that?
Yeah, so remember that your competition with Airbnb is a hotel. So you have to get it hotel ready with all the creature comforts and iron and bottles of water, nice sheets, ironing board, all these different items. You want to get it set up. You want to get it decorated. If you are not comfortable decorating it yourself, you definitely want to get some help with that, because having it beautifully decorated is really going to make your photos pop. These photographs, once you post it to Airbnb, they are going to do a lot of marketing for you. People are going to look and say, wow, or they're going to say, whoa, right? So you want to make sure you get it decorated beautifully, and then you're ready to list it.
You have 6 places. Which ones do you find do best?
The smaller places do best, hands down. So most of my Airbnbs are 2-bedroom apartments, and I can make anywhere from about $150 to $200 a night. The trick is to make sure that you select Airbnbs in popular areas. This could be tourist areas. This can be areas where there are hospitals, universities, different tourist attractions, downtown areas, a place where people constantly visit and like to come to, and you will get a constant stream of guests. Also, airports are really great. I've had flight attendants. I've had traveling nurses for my properties that are close to hospitals. I've had parents who can't stay away from their kids who are off to college come and visit often in my properties that are near universities. So getting your property in these hotspots will just make it easier in general, but the smaller units perform better financially for sure.
How do you manage, actually just manage it, right? If there's a problem with one and you don't live there, do you have a whole team of people already set up when you list it, as far as cleaning it, making sure the toilet's clogged, they're going to go fix it for whoever's in there?
Yeah, so there are 3 primary things that you need to help you with management. One is an amazing Airbnb cleaner. And note that I said an Airbnb cleaner because a regular cleaner may or may not know what to do for Airbnb. You really need someone who thinks like a person who cleans a hotel room, right? They want to make sure that the linens are clean, there's nothing left behind in the showers, the trash is taken out, the soap dishes are refilled, you have little animals made from towels on the bed. All of those things that we like to see that put a smile on our face when we enter a hotel room. So having a great cleaner is really good. Also, sometimes if there's any damage, if there's anything missing, you want someone with a really good eye and a really good checklist. So that's the first thing you need. The second thing that's super helpful is automation. There are websites like Hospitable, I use that all the time, Hospitable, that automates the responses on Airbnb. Airbnb actually tracks how quickly you respond, how well you respond. So what I have is set messages that will personalize them, though, with the dates and the names specific to the guest. And so when a guest books, it'll automatically send them a message from me. Hey, I'm so excited to host you. I can't wait for you to come to town. This is what you need to do to get ready. Here's the list of cool places that you can go ahead and put on your itinerary, making them feel really warm. Their first day, a message is automated to say, hey, I hope you're having a great stay. Can I do anything for you? And then the day before they check out, there's an auto message saying, hey, tomorrow check out is at 11. If you would like to extend, let us know. So all of these messages are automated like clockwork. It takes a lot of time off my schedule and does a lot of heavy lifting for me. And then I do have a list of handymen. So if there's a plumber, an electrical issue, anything like that, I'm able to just call them up right away, get them over to fix things quickly, and then I'm good to go.
Ultimately, do you see a lot of damage done to your places? Do you end up making quite a bit of money from them?
So damages, so first we want to pre-screen, right? And that's the first, protection against damage at the property. And if something does happen, because things do happen, Airbnb actually has a protection plan, insurance, for all of the Airbnb guests. So we can report damage and send photos directly to Airbnb. They do allow us to send the photo to the guest and say, hey, the couch broke, or hey, the curtain ripped, and the guest can pay for that. If there's any dispute there, Airbnb jumps right in, pays you the money, you're able to replace the items and continue booking with other guests.
Oh, that's pretty unbelievable. And then how much money do you end up making? Or can you make?
So you said annually?
Yeah, even annually.
Yeah, so it depends on the size of the place. So my larger places, I'm getting about 2 to 3 times more money than I would get if I had a traditional rental. So for those small apartments that I told you that perform really well, I would usually get about $1,500 a month with a long-term tenant. With Airbnb, I'm getting about $4,500 a month if I'm rented every night. And then, just a few expenses deducted from that for my cleaners and any repairs that I have. So it does really, really well.
Atiya, such great information. Thank you so much.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, you guys are going to have more information about Atiya on our website at katu.com.